everybody, GoBosk here and True Story. And we got a request on YouTube asking us to do a review on his monsters, so here it is. Bubba, we're going to review your monsters, so...
Let's see. Bubba34.
Bubba34. Now, we did go ahead and look at them before already to, take some notes and stuff like that, so we can give some critiques. So out of all these monsters right here, you don't have a whole lot, which is okay. I mean, you're level 34.
35.
Or 35. So you don't have a whole lot. You do have a couple of good monsters in here. Orion.
Yeah, he's pretty good monster.
Tor, and, Beladion. You do have a nice Reviver, so that's pretty good. Chasun is really good. But out of all of these monsters, we definitely recommend the first one, Chimera. Mainly because...
To be 6-starred.
Yeah, to be 6-starred. Work on the Chimera first. If you ruin him right, he can actually do Aiden Hell. And solo Aiden Hell, and that will be your best.
He's a fast farmer too.
Yeah,
he does it really fast.
Goes through it really fast, and that will help you level up all your other monsters really quickly.
Right now, you have him. Maybe this is all you could do right now, which is fine. But I think what you want to aim for.
You want speed, crit damage, and attack.
Yeah, so
on
speed on slot 2, slot 4, crit damage, and attack on the slot 6. Speed mainly because of his second skill, Squall. It increases as the attack speed, and then you always want to make sure that you have critical hit.
Right.
So you want high crit rate and high speed.
So yeah, for the crit rate, you want crit runes, you want speed runes. Other combinations could be violent and blade.
I think that's what most people do on our friends list. We have like 3 or 4 or 5 towers on our friends list, and we looked at them all, and all of them seem to have violent blade.
Mm-hmm.
And
they do really well because I use them to help my monsters level up. So I use him to solo, and then I put my low level monsters in there that I'm trying to level up, and it goes through by really quick. I mean, like in a minute, if not less.
And you don't have to use blade, but as you progress in game, if you can find like really really OP runes, you can have it replaced with will runes instead of blade runes, because 12% crit rate that you get from a set of blade can easily be replaced by a really awesome rune,
right.
That is not blade. So you can pretty much have violent will, especially if you're going to be using it for PvP and stuff like that. Yeah. But for now,
your main subset you really want is speed, because you want him to go fast.
Yeah.
And crit damage or even crit rate.
Yeah.
And then fill it up with attack, and then he should be pretty good.
Yeah, because especially it needs critical rate, his second skill squad, critical rate, and it needs speed. So, and it doesn't hurt to have some accuracy as subsets.
Yeah, subsets.
So that his skills, the actual what is it he does, decrease the speed, freezes, all that stuff can actually, and continuous damage actually can land. And the higher accuracy is, the more chance that it will land.
Right. And let's go to Chasun. Let's talk about Chasun, because Chasun is out of all these monsters, she is the one healer that can ignore the ignore health. Health disturb. Because she can go through that. So you'll probably want to level up her next. And because you'll see her in a lot of defense in the higher levels, in arena, everyone has Chasun, so I would level up her next after the Chimera.
Right. And how we have our Chasun is right now we have her on violent energy just because we don't have any nemesis runes.
Yeah, everyone recommends nemesis runes for her. Or even will runes.
Yeah. So a lot of people have her as violent nemesis, and a lot of people have her as speed, HP, speed on slot 2, HP, slot 4, HP on slot 6.
Yeah, so I get at low level you want energy because you want her beefy because you don't want her dying.
Exactly.
But if you can, try and find one with speed. for here. I mean, for now, until you get a little bit better runes, until you can get like Violent and Nemesis runes with better substats.
Yeah, like really high people in the arena. I mean, we can't achieve that yet, even which is, I know I forgot what the name of the guy is. He has like HP for Chasun, but her Chasun is like over 200 speed just from subsets.
Wow.
So yeah, but that's not gonna be possible for a long time. For a lower level. So if you can't get Violent yet, I would just
try and get speed on that first one there.
What we had with Chasun before we were able to do Violent was we had Swift Nemesis or Swift Energy, and had speed, HP, just so that she can go faster than you. What you want Chasun to do is you want her to be faster than your main attackers in a PvP situation in an arena, so that she can buff. So you can buff your nukers, nukers, and then
still heal them.
Yeah,
because you want to go as often as you can.
Yeah. And in lower arena, it helps to have that Swift set so that she can go first, and hopefully your nukers can finish guys right away.
Alright, so let's do Orion next, because he's really good. He puts on those random negative effects and everything on people. He can really change arena.
Yeah, arena.
So I would do him third. That's my opinion, but you can do him in any order. But I would definitely get him up first, only because he can solo Aiden, and he'll help level everyone else up much faster than they could on their own. But Orion, we were discussing him. Will runes are really good. For sure, will runes, and then maybe either Swift or Violent to make him go a little bit faster, so he can put on those negative effects before they kill him, because he's in a defense situation. You want to kill him quickly. When you're attacking someone and they have Orion, you want to kill Orion quickly, because you don't want those negative effects on you, and he tends to be a little squishy. So again, right. I can see why you're putting energy runes on here, and at low level that's fine. But you want to try and switch those up as you get higher up and able to get these other runes. Try and get will runes in either Swift or Violent.
Or just try and find a speed rune on slot 2 for like an energy speed rune or something. Ours is right now Swift Will right now, but ultimately we want to switch over to Violent Will, just because I think if we start to have really OP runes, which we don't have, if we have really, really OP runes, then we would want to switch over to Violent and still have a high speed with Violent on, so that it's But right now we're using him mainly as the first person to go in our Guild War situation, right, and stuff like that. So he goes first. He brings up everybody else's attack gauge, allows our nukers or healers or whatever to go next before the other Guild War defense
and hopefully
enemies.
Put negative effects on the enemies before they kill him.
Right now we have him in arena defense, which is not very. It's great, but ours is not ruined really for defense. But right now we have no choice. We're still trying. We've been really bad with farming runes. We haven't been farming runes at all. So yeah, that's for our future plans. But for now, this is great.
Accuracy too.
Yes, you want really high accuracy for Orion. Otherwise,
these negative effects aren't going to do anything.
Yeah, it's not going to land. So you want high speed, high accuracy, and high health. And you want Violent or Swift Will or Nemesis.
He's got some accuracy in there, but not a lot. So yeah, you want to try and find runes with accuracy.
Yeah, 7% is really low. So yeah, you want that. And Sieg.
He's good.
He's great. Yeah.
He's not like a high level monster necessarily.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He can be good for TOA. He can be great for TOA hard. Even in game too.
No,
in
TOA
arena.
hard. What are you talking about? Are you getting the wrong monster?
No.
No, Sieg. People don't use him for TOA hard or TOA even. they use him to buff Katarina,
That
the
too.
wind Valkyrie,
Mm-hmm.
and he's used as like a buffer because he buffs crit rate and attack.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at low level, I mean,
Lower 2A, you
yeah.
mean? Okay, well, yeah, that could be.
I mean, you're not going to use him to get one TOA 100, but at lower level when you want to get those attacks up, he's pretty good.
So if you want him purely as a
Uh,
buffer, you want him to go first,
right.
right?
So you want this one Swift, so,
Swift
speed.
Blade, so he still does some damage.
Definitely Blade, either Violent or Rage, but I tend to go Swift if you can.
Yeah, if we actually, if we do 6-star him, it would be, or 5-star him. It would be to be purely as a buffer. So we'd probably just do Swift to make him go first, or as fast as possible. Him with Katarina. I don't know. As long as he goes before Katarina, it should be fine. But our Katarina is pretty fast. So.
Belladion's good. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what you want to do with him. I mean, you want speed on him to help and energy
Speed.
to
HP,
help heal.
HP, yeah.
So
slot 2 is speed, HP, and ours is violent revenge, like a lot of people are, But I would think violent nemesis would be good too, so that the more he gets attacked, the more his attack gauge goes up, and he starts,
and I don't know enough about, is it Molly or Polly?
No, that's Molly
Platy.
is the light Platy.
Um,
Yeah, we have her, but we haven't really used
we haven't
her
done
at
anything
all,
with her yet, so I don't have any opinions on her one way or the other.
I'm assuming
but
speed, HP. I don't know. Just so that she survives, so that she can revive. I don't know.
what's her skills again?
Skills are
Let's see. Burst mana bubble deals damage. Enemy removes a beneficial effect with a 50% chance. Damage increases according to your maximum HP. Okay. Accuracy would be good in that too if you can get some good accuracy substats. Grant life recovers the HP and attack bar of ally targets 30% H. The skill receives daily, 30% HP to the cost of 3 additional turns. Okay, so HP again. Burning Hearts attacks all enemies, stuns the enemy for 1 turn, preventing an enemy from using skills with cooldown times for 2 turns. So basically, it just cools everyone's skills.
You
for,
want speed,
for
HP then.
Yeah.
Speed, HP, and accuracy subs. So that. But in terms of rune, I don't know. I mean, I guess violent will, so that she doesn't get killed on the first turn. But for low level that might be hard, so I would just do.
But I would go HP for low level for HP because her first and second skill rely on HP.
So maybe like violent will, violent energy, maybe violent nemesis. Oh wait, maybe not nemesis, but yes, nemesis. But at lower level it's hard to get. So violent energy, I don't know. But let's just get her some speed.
Yeah, and accuracy.
Not attack. Well, I don't know.
All right.
And Bella Dion, we already talked about Bella Dion. Smokey, we have him, but we haven't worked on him. We don't know. But for his arena offense, your
For
future...
Smokey or Joker? Who are you talking about?
Talking about Smokey. But for his future, monsters he would want to build for arena offense, how it would be Tower as your main attacker, Orion as your attack buffer and debuffer for the enemy, Cha Soon as the healer, and either the fourth one would be either Seek to buff Tower, or Bella Dion to remove the enemy's shields and
Right.
Stuff like that. So it would be these 4 monsters, like this guy,
Chasun.
Chasun, and this guy or this guy. It depends on situation. If you're
Right.
going up against Chloe or something, that would be with Bella Dion. Just make sure that your Chasun is higher speed than your Tower. Make sure that Orion's probably either the fastest speed, so that he can bring up everybody else's attack gauge, so that they go faster than the enemy. With Chasun being the next fastest, with Chasun being the next fastest, and either this guy and then him, and then him, or if you use Bella Dion, have him go third, so that third in speed, so that he can remove anything that needs to be removed, and make sure he's on violent, because yeah, and then him being last, but
You still want him high speed though too.
right, you still want him high speed too. So you so
Yeah, basically speed's important, definitely
yeah,
for sure.
speed's
So
a
you
game
want
changer.
yeah, you want speed on all of them, but
yeah.
go in that order. Orion first, Chasun second, this maybe this guy or this guy third, and then him last. And look at the order. They've done videos on on the order in which you put them in the roster when you go to fight. The first person, if it's a tie, the person who put in as the leader will go first. And then I always forget the order.
Just go
left
from
to right.
left to right.
And then the bottom one is the last one.
So the
then
left being like whoever you want to go faster than, you want to make sure that that person's on the left side. But that's only more in more of a concern when you speed tune your monsters. Like our monsters are like literally like 1 or 2 speeds apart. So when you that becomes a problem when you factor in speed towers and stuff like that, which is why sometimes, like, if we don't make sure that the one that we want to go first is not on the left, sometimes, like, it can go out of order, like the
right
person.
So like to give an example, a thing that we do.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
There's not enough energy or anything. It doesn't. Well, I mean, there's enough energy, but
I don't think it would work. I don't know.
no, I know. But like, okay, so he would go first, and then you would have Chasun going second because she's in the left spot. Now, if they all had the same speed, and you did this, Orion would go first,
yeah.
Chasun would go second, and then whoever you put there would go third, and then
Well, actually, it'd be like this.
oh, is it?
So it goes
Are you sure?
counterclockwise. Yeah.
Well, one thing you can do to help make sure is go over and go to Arena, go to Rivals, and just do the first one. Obviously, I can't do it, but do the first one. Put them in the order, going counterclockwise, and then test it and see, who goes first, and just do auto, and see what order they go in, and that way you can adjust them, and then move them around in order, and you'll see how when they actually do battle, which ones will go first, which ones go second, which one goes third, and you'll see how that changes. So the order does make a difference as well.
Okay, so.
All right, so I hope that helps you out, Bubba.
Yeah.
I hope it gives you some ideas and some good advice there.
I think you have a very good, solid team for now. For sure, yeah.
Especially at low level. I mean,
yeah. Just make Orion and Chasun. Well, just make everybody fast, but
Chimera first. Make Chimera your top priority.
Just the only main thing is a lot of the monsters that you have, the slot 2 needs to be speed 2 speed. Mm-hmm. So if you can get that change in, I think that would really
help.
That might start, pumping up your game a bit. And I'd hate to say violent and violent nemesis for everyone, or swift, or it's just it's just the way it is. It's just
right.
Speed really matters and violent really helps. And
going extra turns.
But either so.
Well, we're getting up there. We're getting
just
this
do
up to
all swift. Will or Swift Blade or Swift Nemesis for your guys if you cannot get any violent yet. But you should be able to get violent from scenarios right now. So.
All right. Well, we're approaching your 20 minutes. So, again, thank you, Bubba, for letting us review your monsters and asking us to do that for you. We appreciate that. Good luck to you. Keep us in touch. Let us know how it turns out.
Oh, crap, we dropped our rating.
What you do and how that worked out for you. All right. Thank you, and have a good day.